Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry it's been a while since we filmed. We've had a bit of chaotic start to the new year, but I've got a bit of a fun video to show you today. So I have a new phone and I'm really excited, and I agonised for nearly almost 2 months on what phone it was I wanted. So as you know, I currently have an iPhone 15. I've been an iPhone user for many years, and I was recently getting a little bit fed up with iPhone, with the cost of everything in the Apple ecosystem, and I wasn't really using Apple to its full potential either. I don't use Apple Music, I don't use Apple TV, whereas I do have other things from other companies. So after going back and forth over different phones, this is the phone I ended up picking. It is the Google Pixel, and this is the Google Pixel 10. So I have already opened it and I have already set up the phone, so unfortunately this isn't going to be an unboxing, but what I am going to do is show you the box and what comes with it. I'm going to show you the phone, and then I'm going to show you the accessory that I bought with it, and then I'm going to switch the cameras, and then I'm going to film on the new phone for the very first time. So I got the Google Pixel 10. I got it in the colour Frost, which is actually really beautiful. It's supposed to be like a silvery colour, but it has this very, very tiny tint of a bit of purple, and you'll see that when I show it to you. So this is the box that it comes in, and you slide off this bit. It's very, very snugly fit on there. So you slide off this bit like that, and then this is the very plain generic box that it comes in. It is just a nice box. It says Google Pixel 10, and that is the box. Now I get why they do this, because it's completely recyclable, and that's fine, but I don't know about you, but I'm the sort of person who keeps my phone boxes and boxes from things I bought. If I get fed up with them or if I want to sell them, it's great to have the box. So I will be keeping the box safe. So inside the box you get, so you open the box, and the first thing you're greeted with is the beautiful phone. So here is the first look. Sorry about the glare. Here is the first look at the phone itself. And then you take the phone out. So like I say, I've already set this phone up, but I'll just put that to one side. And in the box you have your charger. So unlike Apple, it's not like a frayed cable, it is just a normal cable, but it is USB-C to USB-C, and that comes in the box. And then you also get, on the inside here, you get your little package with all its instructions, but the important part is, for us people who are not in America, is we get the little SIM tray ejection key, and that is just hiding in this little box. So in this little package here, which is in the bottom of the box. So if you get one of these and you panic and you don't see it in the box, don't panic. Just pull the paperwork out and it's there attached to the paperwork inside the box. Now, that is because if you don't live in America and you're in Europe, I'm in England, and you're in most parts of Europe, we still have a SIM card tray in our phones. I know in America they've gone completely into eSIM. We haven't done that here in England yet, which I'm kind of glad of. I'm not sure I'd like the eSIM, but you do get that in there. So onto the phone itself. So like I say, this is the phone. And the camera's not the best at picking this up, but like I say, it's almost like a very tiny hint of purple to the phone. You've got the Google sign here that is purple, and then you've got the lovely camera bump, which has got the silver bit. I'm trying to stop getting the camera glare for you there. You've got the silver bit on this part. So that is the phone itself, and the phone is currently set up and working. And I must say, this has got a screen protector on it, and it makes no difference whatsoever for the finger scanner. You can still scan it. As you can see, it's all set up. Everything is working fine. Now I'll show you the accessory that I got, and that is the official Google Pixel Snap case in the matching frost colour. So one of the cool things about the Google Pixel was one of the draws for me to get it is, we all know that Apple has their MagSafe and their MagSafe accessories, and it's been the only phone to do it. Now, yes, you can have other phones where you can attach a MagSafe case to your phone, giving you the MagSafe ability, but the Google has it built in. So there is MagSafe in the Google. Now, they don't call it MagSafe, they call it Google Snap, which is brilliant. And this is a Google Snap case. So I'll open the case. I say I've already opened it and used it, but I'll open it again to show you. So this is the case. As you can see, it's a matching colour to the phone. Now, the nice thing about this case is it is like a, I'm not sure what you'd call that. It's nice, like a very rubbery type of texture. It's really nice case. And on the inside, it says Pixel, and you can see like the magnet ring for the Google Snap. But on the inside, it's very soft and velvety, so it isn't going to damage your phone. So this just quite literally snaps onto your phone, and it is a really good case. Although I say it's a good case because it is a lovely case, but I have a slight issue. This really nice, soft, like latexy rubber, it's lovely to hold. It feels gorgeous. But something I've noticed over the last few days is this thing attracts dirt. And I mean dirt. Now, I've got guinea pigs. I have a guinea pig channel here, if you want to go and see my piggies. But I have guinea pigs, and when my guinea pigs come out for cuddles, their hair gets on me and on my clothes and everywhere, and their hair clings to this case. And it is a little bit annoying because I have to like pick the dirt off the case. So that is one thing I'm not too keen on, and it is quite slippery. So if I hold this in my hand and hold it without any grip, you can see how easily it slides out of your hand. So what I tend to do at the moment, because this is the only case I've got, is I'm taking this case off when I get home, purely because I find it easier to just hold the phone on its, like, naked, basically. I just find it easier to hold the phone naked. It's less likely for me to drop it. But yeah, so I'm absolutely loving this phone. I'm so glad that I made the move to Pixel. Now, one of the things that did draw me to Pixel was the MagSafe, which is brilliant because I plan to buy some MagSafe chargers and some of the other Google accessories, which I'll show you when I get them. But the other thing that drew me to it was just because a lot of the things I have around my house are Google. I mean, I use Google Email. We have a Google Chromecast for our TV, and it just means everything is connected in this one place, and it's very customizable as well, like most phones are. So I'm actually really happy, and I've also found that I prefer the camera on this Google. Now, I haven't tested out the vlogging camera yet, but photo-wise, if you're not following me on Facebook, I'll put that here. Please go and give me a follow over on my Facebook page because I do post more regularly on there. But I have found that camera-wise, for the photography, I am liking the way the pictures come out more on Google than I am with my current iPhone, which is the iPhone 15. So I'm not going to give you specs or anything like that. I'm not a specky person. There are 1,000 videos on YouTube for you to find specs of this phone, but it's a good phone. The cameras are brilliant, and I'm really happy. Now, I'll tell you 2 things I thought I would miss. And those 2 things are, I really liked on my iPhone, they have something called Dynamic Island, which I actually enjoyed that feature. So if I ever had a timer or an appointment or even like a takeout delivery, it would always come up in the Dynamic Island on my Apple phone and track everything that was going on. I genuinely thought I would miss that. It turns out this has something similar. So if you put a timer on, it just shows it in the top corner of the phone at all times. I ordered a McDonald's the other night and the delivery was tracked in the top corner of the phone. So although it's not at the top in its own little dynamic island, it literally does the same thing as the iPhone. So that, I was really, really happy about that, to be honest with you. I thought that the dynamic island is something that I would miss. And to know that something similar happens on the Google, I'm just absolutely amazed by that. And there is one feature that I'm going to show you in this video today. I'm going to try to, because it requires needing both phones to show you, which leaves me with my trusty iPad. Now, I'll still keep the iPad because I do like it, and to be honest, it's not even a year old. I'm not wasting money buying a new tablet because I just don't need it. So I'll keep the iPad until I need a new one, but I'm going to attempt to film something on my iPad. So the next clips, the quality might be a bit bad because the iPad does not have the greatest camera, so I apologise in advance if this is a bad quality thing. But there is something that the Apple phones have exclusively done, which is something that I've used a lot, and that is called AirDrop. So AirDrop means that you can quickly drop or send a file from an Apple device to another one. So in instance, I can send things from my iPad to my iPhone and vice versa, or you could send something to an Apple Mac laptop. I don't own one of them, but you could do that. That is something that I have utilised a lot with filming videos or taking photos. If it's on my iPad, I'll send it to my phone, because I do my editing on my phone. And I really thought I'd struggle without that, and I thought I would have to do a lot of things manually. But the Google Pixel 10 allows what they call quick share, and quick share is exactly the same as AirDrop. Not only that, but you can AirDrop something from an iPhone to the Google, or the Google to the iPhone, which has been an absolute lifesaver for me. So I'm going to show you how this works really quickly if I can, and just show you why it's been such a lifesaver for me. So I'll switch over to my iPad and I'll see you in a moment. Okay guys, so this is going to be terrible quality because it is being filmed on my iPad. I do apologise, but I'm just going to quickly show you. So this is the Google Pixel 10. This is my menu on my iPhone. So what I can do is go into the settings and look for quick share. And you change your quick share to everyone. I'm really sorry about the quality of this, guys. So change it to everyone, and then I go onto the iPhone and I decide I want to share this with my Google. So I go to AirDrop, and just like that, it finds my Google Pixel 10. So I can send it to the Google Pixel 10, and here it is. It accepts the file, so accept. It's accepted my menu and it's allowing me to copy it. And it really is that simple. So I will jump back to the phones now. So I've just jumped back onto the iPhone's camera and I'm just going to show my list here. And it is that simple. It allows me to then copy the whole list into my notes on my new phone, which makes life so much easier for me. So just name that file and there it is. It sits straight in my phone and it is that simple. So like I say, I'm really sorry if that quality on the iPad is terrible. The iPad is not renowned for having a good filming camera, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is. And you can do that with literally anything on your phone. So if you want it from the Google to the iPhone, it works. Now, I don't know how long this will work for, because I can see Apple not agreeing to this and not liking this. So Apple could potentially block this ability in the future. but it is something that has been an absolute lifesaver for me. As you can see, I'm airdropping my notes. I have about 15 to 20 note files in my notes folder on my iPhone, and I dreaded the thought that I would have to literally type them all back out on a new phone. And now I don't have to, because I can airdrop the note into my Google Pixel and copy and paste it straight into the notebook on the Google phone. So for me, that is a game changer, the fact that I can do that. And it also means I can drop all of my photos and videos stored on my iPhone onto the Google, and I don't have to worry about losing any of them, because I do have a few videos and pictures saved that I don't want to lose. So that is a little bit of an update on what's been going on at the moment. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed to bits to be the proud owner of a Google Pixel 10, and I possibly might update to the 11 when that comes out. I will see. But as of now, I'm really, really enjoying having a Google. And what I'm going to do to end this video is I'm going to now switch to my Google camera and sign off this video for you, just so you can see the difference in the quality. So this is my iPhone, and this next clip will be on the Google. Hi guys, so this is me filming on the Google Pixel 10. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching this video today. We will be back with some more videos in the future. And if you want me to do some comparison videos for filming like outdoors and things on this phone, please let me know. I might also do a what's on my Google phone if anyone would be interested in that. But as I said earlier in the video, if you are not following me on Facebook, please come over here. This is my profile. Follow me on Facebook for much more regular life updates. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you all very soon. Bye.